Welcome back, all my faithful listeners. This is your guide through the everlasting waste of shit that is the internet. My name, as always, is Lou Skunt. I'm a media expert, and I'm here to talk to you today about giant-sized team-up network and their quality shows, as they would call them. What might be on that network, you might be asking? Well, let's just dive right in, shall we? First up, we have Geek Versus. Geek Versus is three people who just sit around talking shit on every single thing except for wrestling. I would recommend this show to all the 12-year-olds who still watch wrestling. Toy Power is an Australian-based show, so already you know it's suspect because Australia is filled with nothing but criminals and the descendants of criminals. But they sit around and they talk about toys, mainly He-Man. My guess is because somebody always wanted to be He-Man. Well, I can tell you what, the only master of this universe is your pal Lou Skunt. Blazing Defender Report is a comic book talk show of sorts, where sometimes he interviews quote-unquote guests, and other times he just reviews comic books. Sure, he may be big, and he may be muscly, and he may be handsome and wonderful, and he may even give good information on comic books. But let me ask you, those Funko Pop toys that he's always trying to pawn off, who made those? I'll tell you. Little Vietnamese children, that's who. Can't trust that son of a bitch. Botched podcast, why am I even fucking talking about this piece of shit show? 5 assholes who don't even know how to play the fucking game they're playing. I mean, do you even know travel time, bro? It takes at least 6 weeks to travel that distance on horse. Not to mention you're probably exhausting them. They need a break, you know. Jesus. Fucking amateurs. Not even speaking of their dick, fart, burp humor or whatever. This show's not meant for anybody. Breaking the panel is 3 greasy white guys who sit on a pulpit of lies and just spout out a bunch of corporate bullshit like that Paul Klotz guy who's pro-corporation and anti-consumer. Real progressive thinking guys. FTH Beyond is pretty much the same fucking show, except with one minor upgrade in Kurt, who's got the voice of a fucking angel being buttered up in olive oil and sauteed with some steak and hot dogs. Other than that, they just talk about a game that fucking hates its player base and suck the money out of its players like my 4th wife. And lastly, we have Pokemon Go Podcast. Sure, they're promoting exercise, but at what cost? They're also promoting fucking capturing endangered species and locking them in your fucking basement or some shit, all for their own amusement, especially that Charles McFall guy. Swear I heard him last week screaming, "Dance, Mankey, dance." Anyways, I give this network, in my expert opinion, 1.3 stars out of 1,000. In fact, you should probably just go on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com and just get a good laugh at all these shows that are absolutely mind-numbingly crap. But now the podcasting network review time is over. We're gonna take a slight break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about my favorite cat video of the week. Positively gonna make you furious with envy.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched Podcast. Oh yeah, brother! We done started us a religious war! We kidnapped the Princess Living God, and then we were stopped by bandits.
Alright, welcome back, listeners, to the 35th episode of our 3rd season. Thank you for tuning in again, as we are going to start where we left off last time, as the group has been confronted by 15 masked individuals in black shrouds. They currently have with them Clarice and 2 quote-unquote guards who are basically just farmhands with mediocre weapons.
Is it SI9?
It's a Warcraft joke.
You quest much, bro?
SI7.
No,
Shit.
Do you quest much, bro?
I've been to the hinterlands.
I've been to the hinterlands. Well, it looks like you people are in desperate need of leadership.
Are you talking to the bad guys?
No, I am talking to my own party.
Brother, what do you mean by you people?
So this is awkward.
So, you guys kidnapped the living god too?
There's a one.
No, it's the first one. There's a second one we don't know about.
TOO. I guess you're as dumb
Brother,
as
why did you say also? When you're orating to people, it's best to use easy words.
Sachi, maybe you should not be orating anyone.
Brother, I got us here.
through oration.
Yes, and what a good spot you've put us in.
I mean, there's only 15 of them.
So they're in front of us.
Yeah.
And what's behind us and to our left and right? Chaos?
Encampment
A religious war.
that you guys walked through. So it's all the tents and whatnot. That's directly behind you
Correct.
guys.
Okay.
Left and right is just open field. It's not the tall grass anymore. This is just like waist level,
Sure.
which for you is tall, I suppose.
Yep.
Teenage wasteland.
So yeah, if you just want to hand her on over, that would...
What do you want with her?
Well, we're going to sacrifice her to the old gods.
Wait.
Oh,
What?
Specifically the warlock.
What?
brother, that's not very friendshipy.
That is not a good thing to do.
No, it's a great thing to do, because she's coming back anyway.
Nobu, ready your ballista.
He doesn't have it.
Shit, brother.
We don't have our horses. We don't have the ballista. That's all back in the town. Because we checked all of it.
No,
Weapons?
you guys took it back.
Did we? Even the ballista?
No, because
Yeah,
you
ballista,
started
we
like
couldn't
a
it was the only thing we
religious
had.
war.
We checked the ballista and our horses, but everything else because we just snuck it past them. 'cause they were
Yeah,
dumb.
but then you went outside and caused a huge distraction, so then the guards left, and you guys took everything inside.
Yes,
We
did.
took the ballista.
Pretty sure, because there was nobody left in the
not?
town.
All right.
GM says
Because you
it?
kept telling people.
Hey,
shall it
hey,
be?
hey. You
Go
said
get
it?
'em.
Yeah, go. Great.
Pretty sure.
We do now.
Sure. So now you have your ballista.
An inferior siege weapon.
It's a handheld siege weapon, so
Well,
It's no trebuchet, but it's okay.
for Nobu, it's a handheld weapon.
yeah, for Nobu. So yeah,
Both hands.
So they say, if you just want to hand her on over, then, I mean, we don't have to kill you or anything.
Yeah, Nobu brother.
that is
Hand
okay.
her over. Wink, wink.
He's not going to understand.
We can hear you saying wink, wink.
Do you have something in your eye? I can get it out.
I duck as he shoots the ballista towards me, which I'm in front of the...
Nobu
Bandit.
just fired the ballista.
Who would you say is leading your party? I would like to have a calm discussion.
he says, "I too," and he waves his hand. Roll wisdom save.
18.
You save.
Yes.
Yeah, so nothing happens. So he just waves his hand. Hey.
I mean,
Didn't notice anything.
Hey!
does he know he's been cast a spell at?
20.
Hold on.
Normally, if they save, they do.
With a regular bolt, 3d8 plus 3, 2d4. No, 2d8 plus 3. Yeah.
So 5 damage.
18 damage.
All right. So you shoot this guy in the chest, and
Message for you, sir.
it shoots him backwards, and he sticks into the ground, and he doesn't seem to be doing terribly well health-wise. It seems
Okay.
like he's pretty messed up.
So,
Brother,
And he
we
wheezes
can
out,
save these guys.
kill them and take the girl.
who's in charge now?
As he reloads his
Initiative.
ballista.
I'm gonna say it might even take you a turn to reload that thing.
Yeah, that seems...
I could do like a check,
Yeah,
sleight of hand or something.
sure.
But
Or a strength check.
I'm just going to drop it
Oh, okay.
on
19.
You
Just throw it out.
catch!
19 initiative.
Improvised
Interesting.
weapon.
Got a 18.
I got a 15.
I got a 14.
You guys all did well. First up will be Sachi.
Sachi will hold an action.
Okay.
Like they're not in melee range, right?
No, they're not in melee range.
Holding an attack.
They're about 60 feet away.
Yeah, Sachi will hold an attack and stand next to Nobu.
Okay. Then it will be Jator.
Let's see. First arrow into the guy with a giant ballista bolt sticking out of him. That's a natural 1. And I no longer have a bow.
Down goes...
Wait, the guy that's prone? Don't you get advantage?
No, you get disadvantage.
Oh, it's a disadvantage?
Yeah, but I can't...
Oh, it's in melee range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get less than a natural 1, so I'm just not going to roll disadvantage.
You should try.
Your
Crit 20. Oh boy.
your bow breaks.
A little
little
strong
bit.
on the pullback.
You could
Snap.
still use it with disadvantage because it might snap, but
Double disadvantage.
4
No
dice.
such thing.
Pick the lowest.
are you firing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 23 with disadvantage.
Yes, that will hit.
It's not enough.
For 13 points of damage.
All right, he is dead. You shoot him in,
Right in the nose.
face.
Into the brain.
Was he the biggest of all of them?
They're all pretty equal.
He says, "Confifi," and dies.
God bless you.
You're the
dies.
puppet.
You're the puppet.
Oh, sorry. I forget that you guys don't know the order. Then it will be the 2 guards, which will spend their time running up to the group of guys. That's all they can do.
Sure.
These like security
you were being
guards at
stupid.
malls.
About halfway.
So they have segways.
They're in,
And they're still winded.
they're in relative shape because they're farmers. Relative shape. Relative. You're not a farmer.
Relative farmer.
I go
shape.
outside. And
They're
do
gold farmers.
Their hands are.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good
thanks,
job.
man.
Good job.
Well,
It's no land shark.
No.
and then Clarice just sort of stands there. She's not doing anything.
Hello, Clarice.
Then it'll be Nobu.
All right. I'm going to, how close is the closest guy?
60
60 feet.
I will not be throwing the ballista at them yet.
throw a
Free
javelin.
action to give my working longbow to Jator.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, take it. I don't really need it that much anymore. So, instead of that,
I will attempt to use sleight of hand to reload my crossbow this turn.
Ballista?
For ballista.
I guess sleight of hand will work. I was thinking if it should
I
be that
just
or
do straight
strength.
deck.
Shart your pants?
What was the other one?
Is that what that was?
Or sleight of hand. We'll go with sleight of hand.
Okay.
Phil!
22.
Yeah, you managed to reload it pretty quickly,
All right.
so you can fire off a shot.
I will pick a guy. I pick the 12th guy.
Okay.
And I go,
I don't like you specifically.
Nothing personal.
30. Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he catches it.
Because I load it with a dragon bolt.
He's got arrows now, gloves of arrow snatch.
Yeah. Yep. It just turns it around and throws it back.
Missile snaring.
16 damage.
He's dead.
All right.
You shoot this guy. The ballista bolt just cuts him in half. Just takes the top half away, and the bottom half stays.
Just standing.
And then for a few seconds, and then
Yeah.
the legs fall
Anime
over.
falls.
So I will do. I'm going to do an intimidate action against the whole group of them.
Okay.
So, how are we feeling now? Are we feeling up to this? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to fuck you up.
Crit 20. So that's
They're definitely frightened.
crit 20, 23.
They're definitely frightened, but they're not running away.
Your friend just got sawed in half.
But they are very frightened.
You are wondering how this fight is going to turn out. Look at them. Now look at you.
We have already sacrificed 2 of your men to the old gods. How many more will it take to fulfill the bloodlust of your old god?
There is no limit on his bloodlust.
Okay, so all 15 of you got it.
It's 13 now.
Then
Good
it'll
joke.
be Poxon.
Since the grass is so high, I'm going to disappear into the field
Okay.
and try to make my way
Downtown.
behind the group. I know I don't have enough movement to do that, but I'm going to start
around.
circling around, arcing around them.
Okay.
Say 22?
For what, stealth?
Yeah, for stealth.
Hey, there he is.
2 notice. The number 1 and number 2 notice.
Well, he wouldn't know that.
Well, you might notice that their
They
eyes
get eyes
are
above their head.
following where you're going.
One of them hunters marks you.
What's
Can't stealth anymore.
what's the distance between the two ends of the group since they're in a half moon?
About 20 or 30 feet,
Okay.
close-ish
All right.
to that. They're all fairly close.
Sure.
together.
So I'll use a double move to get behind.
Okay,
I mean, even though the two saw me.
sure. So only 2 saw you. Then it'll be bad guys' turns. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Who?
Poxon.
I got a 19.
You're fine.
You don't shit your pants.
You're not blind.
In the game.
And then the other one.
He did shit his pants in real life, though.
We all heard it.
Do a Wisdom saving throw.
Honk your horn and do it.
I botched.
Oh, you botched. Well, that doesn't matter for saving throws, I don't think.
Nope.
So you did not succeed, so you are charmed. And basically there's like a twisted crown of jagged iron.
Oh, I've got
on
the
your
crown of
head.
madness?
Yeah, and you're
Cool.
crazy. So the charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself
Can't.
that I mentally choose. So yeah. And then the target can act normally on its turn.
So you wasted your crown of madness.
Yeah.
Boxen, stay away from us.
Unless somebody else is
I
there.
do not have my
Well,
tetanus
you said the
shot.
guards moved into
Yeah.
melee
But-
range.
But they're not that close to you.
Nope.
Guards charged, box, and you did an arc.
Yeah, but down towards 1 and 2.
You'd be relatively close, but not melee range.
Sure.
Close.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then the other ones are going to web. So everybody needs to do, other than Poxon,
Oh, yeah, I'll take my web.
do a dex saving throw.
18.
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, so I got a 23.
Yes.
19.
Okay, you all save. Just gonna roll high. Okay.
No big deal.
Yeah. Okay, so Jator, you're getting hit with Firebolt twice for 15 damage. Sachi, you're getting hit with Firebolt for 11 damage.
Just hit.
Yeah. Those were the numbers that were stupid high. I didn't even have to check AC. Unless your AC is over 20.
Could be.
It's not.
It isn't.
It's not.
It could be, though.
It's not.
Could be.
So yeah, so then
Dave Grohl could be
that
here.
happens. And then I think there's one more. Casts fog cloud around themselves. So now they're in a big fog cloud.
Cool.
AoE. AoE.
Then it'll be back around to Sachi.
Sachi, I cannot see them anymore.
Before it becomes my turn, I'm going to use my held attack.
Boom, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
This is like an interrupt in Magic the Gathering.
Okay. What are you doing?
Trick question interrupts no longer a thing in Magic. They're called instants.
No one cares.
It's a spell attack, so I roll a 22
Hits.
to deal.
Pick a number of one of them.
1 through 12? Because 2 of them are dead.
Yes. Well, 1 through
Number
13.
3.
13. All right.
No, let's call it number 2, actually. Call it
Number 2. Okay, how much damage?
16 damage.
Dead. He is dead.
46 radiant damage plus my wisdom.
So you shoot this radiant bolt, which hits him right in the face and essentially melts the skin right off of his skull. It's just like, it almost looks like vibrating white light as his head
Look away,
just
Marion.
melts and like concaves on itself, and then he just falls over.
Sachi, do you, like, open your mouth and charge your laser and then shoop to whoop at him? Is that what you do?
No, I just...
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't.
What?
What are you talking about?
Shoop to whoop?
What are you talking about?
Chill?
Shoop day oop.
Wow.
Soup day oop day oop day oop. Talking about Soup of
different
the
one.
Day? Soup of the Day
That's all
song?
right.
Today's song.
No, I say, "Oh yeah, brother!" and I tear my shirt off that's over top of my armor, and radiant bolts shoot out of my pectoral muscles
I thought
into
you were
that guy's
saying nipples.
face.
All right.
I mean, your nipples are on the pectoral if that's how you want to
Sure.
go with it.
Chator.
Has any other one of them been hit?
There's 3 that's dead. No one's been hit because you guys just one-shot them as soon as they get hit.
All right. Well, then I'll shoot at number 3.
Okay.
Mr. Number 3.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, John.
That bow's broken too.
What'd you do, Botch?
Yeah.
Get new dice.
Number 3's dead. I shot number 2. Why do you have disadvantage?
Because it's heavily obscured.
No.
Oh, because of the fog. Yeah.
Let me see here.
Or you're dead.
He's firing a
Maybe
bow.
you're dead.
He's not.
He's not gonna die.
No, I'm seeing if he's going to shoot one of you guys
Oh, that's
in the
fine.
back.
Yeah, I'm standing next
He's
to
not
the
going to
It
shoot
shoots
me
behind
because
me.
I'm
Far off
behind
to the
the
right.
line.
You can get behind him.
I'm
man.
either going to shoot
Behind.
Sachi or Clarice.
Yeah.
He turns around point blank
says, "Hello, Clarice."
You look like a monster.
for the old god.
Now, I'm going to have you fire in front, but let's
Light is right.
roll damage.
Now this is where John rolls max damage.
8.
Poxon, you take 8 damage. Just an arrow just comes out of nowhere and hits you in the back.
And
Message.
second arrow. Yes, not quite as bad. 17.
Will hit.
Not aiming at Poxon.
Okay.
Hit Poxon in the back of the throat.
Aiming at
I
Killing
want
him
to
instantly.
split it in tways.
Double tap.
Who's that shooting at number 3?
Yes. Number 3.
Number 9.
Number 9.
He's going to take 10 points.
Ouch. You hear a ah in the fog.
Is there any kind of
Wouldn't
wind?
be muffled. No, not right now.
Okay.
It's pretty calm.
It's pretty dense fog.
Pretty calm weather.
Speaking
Then,
through a t-shirt.
are you doing anything else? Or you're good?
Good.
Okay. Then it will be the
your book
NPCs, which will run into the fog.
Never to be seen again.
Come at me, bros.
And they don't hit. They just
I'm a
miss.
guard.
Armagerd.
And then Ermagerd. Then it'll be Nobu.
The old gourds and the new.
Put the ballista down.
Okay.
Draw my katana.
Okay.
Bonus
Cast
action.
wind block. Go.
I move 30 feet.
Okay.
Then I make a move action. And move 24 feet.
Do you have a range of 6 feet? Is that why you're, or something? Like why was so specific with your 24?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't pull out my katana. I unhitch my naginata.
You're two-handed.
So I stay out of melee range of them, and I just hit. I go attacking
Number one.
number 1.
Okay.
Number 1 sun.
Okay.
It's number 1 on the list, number none in your hearts. I got a 23.
Hits.
Alright.
And do you still get the disadvantage for hitting in or trying to hit him through the fog?
I believe so.
Oh, well then allow me
You have to look at
roll another.
conditions. It's on
I
your
got higher than a
screen.
23.
It's fine.
Alright. 14 damage.
Dead.
Alright.
You cut him and what is this weapon?
It's a naginata. It's basically a halberd.
Okay.
It's a stick with a big blade on the
The
end.
katana on the end. Sword on the end of a stick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
you
multiple arms holding each other, and then a dagger.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just jam this into the fog and you're and then you pull it upwards and
I
you
think
just
I got
do
it.
this. But nothing like flings by. Like
Some blood.
other than just some blood.
Oh, watch out behind me.
Gets real light as you get around to where the shoulder region would be. It's like, huh, that's weird.
I got one.
Oh, it might be raining a little bit.
It's raining blood.
It's raining.
Hallelujah.
Poxon.
Tuk.
Nobody's in melee range, so you don't have to worry about that.
So number 1 is dead, number 2 is dead, number 3 is dead.
Just gonna go right down the order.
Who
Seven's
is
dead too.
7?
Seven's also.
Yeah. And there was another one. 13?
Lucky
I
number.
only see 4 dead.
Well, they just
Sounds
killed
good to
3 of
Bork.
them.
Yeah, no, 3's
Oh,
almost dead.
3's almost dead.
Yeah, he's
He's
not dead.
still slightly alive.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to go around to the back and stab number 4 right in the back with my dragon tooth dagger.
Disadvantage.
But-
You're in the fog.
It would just be a straight roll because it's a sneak attack, so I would have
Oh,
advantage.
okay.
So straight roll.
Straight roll.
Advantage with disadvantage.
Creatures
Cinnamon roll.
effectively suffers from the blinded condition.
20?
Still good. With a
Blinded
crit.
creature can't see and automatically fails an ability check. Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So yeah, so you're
Yeah,
right.
so he's still
it's
good.
just a straight roll.
It's 32 damage.
Dead.
And he's poisoned.
He's dead.
Poisonedly dead.
You stabbed him in the back, and he's super dead.
The grass around him dies.
And then I'm going to...
He shits his pants to death.
So death was
Oh, that's poisonous!
And a dagger comes out.
I'm going to use my cunning action to slip back out of the fog and back into stealth mode.
Okay.
Goddamn assassination rogues.
Is cunning action just a free action? Or a bonus action or something?
Who
A
cast
boner action.
fog?
a-
Fog cloud.
Now one of
Number 9?
he just killed the person that
So
did
then
that.
the fog would lift.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It's a bonus action.
Okay. Just curious.
Oh, I can see everyone now. You all look very silly fighting us.
Which case it's their turn. They all cast Witch Bolt on Nobu.
Bring it!
What's your AC, Nobu?
18.
18. Alright, so there's 9 left, so 4 of them are gonna cast that. 2 hits. You're gonna take 20 lightning damage. Zapped.
I barely felt that.
With a continuous stream of electricity.
From which ones, now that I can see them all?
You see it's coming from number 6th. Number 6th and number 14. The other one is going to cast Hold Person on you. Wisdom saving throw.
Does that work on him? Because he's an orc, not a person.
Humanoid. So yes.
16.
Yeah, no. It's not going to do anything. So, boop.
Oh,
To make higher level casters. Then the other ones are going to just cast some... They're just going to cast some firebolts on Nobu. Miss, miss, miss. Hit, hit, miss. Miss, miss, miss. So, 2 hits. You take 9 more damage. Of fire.
you are all tickling me.
And
Very much.
then it is Sachi.
Sachi's doing art and some crafts right now.
Okay.
Sachi will ready in action and stand by Nobu.
Okay.
How'd you get up there?
I move towards Nobu and ready in action. Or did he move like triple?
Yeah, he moved a lot. You can move up, but you wouldn't be able to ready
I'll
an action.
double move
Okay. So you just double.
towards Nobu, my
Okay.
buddy.
Alrighty. Then it will be Jator.
Another shot at number 3. 24.
Hits. He's probably dead.
I don't know.
Pretty sure minimum damage.
15.
Yeah, he's dead. He's super dead. You would have killed him outright if you would have hit him with that. So he's dead.
And then, has anybody else already been hit?
No.
Number 3, right?
Well, number
He just
3's
murdered.
dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Shoot at number 14.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big 19 to hit
Hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay. Then it'll be the 2 NPCs that run up. They just fucking suck. They just swing and miss with their really crappy swords. It's almost like cardboard with a blade on the
what's
end.
their names?
You didn't ask.
I'm asking you. It's for the
I'm not
listeners.
fucking telling you what their names are in the middle of combat.
Who are they attacking?
They were attacking 12 and 11. Just ran.
Not 11.
I know, right? Then then it'll be Nobu.
Well, gentlemen and possibly ladies, I can't really tell the difference between the genders of humans.
They're all shrouded anyways.
You shrouded individuals of indeterminate gender and sexual fluidity.
With a 20 intimidation check. Not natural.
No more of you have to die for this cause that will only lead to your death. Yes, I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, translation is weird. Anyway,
My potato language. No.
He's not speaking in Irish.
Sláinte!
if you all lay down your arms or weapons,
Arms.
arms,
We won't take your arms.
we will not take them and kill you with them, and you may freely leave to go fight religious war with someone else. and leave the little girl alone. Or I will kill you.
Yeah, they're gonna try and run away.
On their turn.
On their turn.
I will be holding an action to wait and see what you fine folk decide to do with your remaining moments on this planet.
Okay.
And I hold an action.
Okay. Yeah. So you've done that, and then it'll be Poxon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Poxon.
So I'm behind the line,
Yep.
and I cast Enlarge on Naboo.
You have spells?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He's a trickster.
Well, I didn't know rogues had spells.
Oh, yeah.
Certain rogues do.
I do. I've got a bunch of them.
One kind does.
So he doubles in size.
All right, so you're twice
And he
as big.
also,
So
his
like what?
weapons are enlarged as well, and he gets an attack bonus.
I'm like 14 feet high,
Yeah.
700 pounds.
Not only that, he has advantage on saving throws for strength,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and extra D4 for his attack.
Okay.
And that lasts for a minute.
Just like a
Okay.
puff of smoke. Very,
Oh.
very anime.
Hello. Hello. I am Nobu. Big Nobu.
They seem to be taken aback by that a bit.
Who wants
I mean, they
some
already seemed like they were going to run away anyways, so that's just a little bit more fuel on the fire for them.
incentive to run faster.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else, Poxon?
Well,
What?
he has a held action. Can he use that now?
He can use a held action wherever the hell he wants because it's held.
I'm holding it, baby.
Oh, aren't you just...
He just wants you to murder.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You don't need
Give
to be
me a
bigger.
second.
Takes you no time at all to kill them anyways.
It's all right. Take
So that's only one action, so I could use my other action to...
I don't think you can attack.
Well,
I can attack.
you get one action.
That is my action.
Yeah.
Unless it's
I
a bonus
cast it.
action to cast it.
No, it's not. I cast it,
Into the fire.
and I'm going to move.
Okay.
Probably, like, to try to arc back around to my own group. Stealthfully.
Roll stealth.
Yes.
Not that it matters.
As Jator is the only one with Clarice.
25.
One of them sees you but doesn't care.
Yeah.
Doesn't care.
She's probably god shitting her god pants.
Then it'll be... I guess that's them. So then they all start blinking away. They stop witch bolting you because you had a stream of lightning into your chest. They go... They're like... Meh.
Oh, thank you for zapping all of my nipple hair off.
And they go... As they like just turn into puffs of smoke. Except for the last guy who's just like...
We'll get her. Don't you worry. We'll get her.
Come and tell that to my face.
Just puffs away. By the way, you've made a commotion now. Just FYI.
So now that I'm 14 feet tall.
So people have like started to like meander your way.
Yeah?
Okay. The new
I mean, you're like 14 feet tall.
I pick up a dead body and throw it at them.
It's a crowd of people.
Yep.
They're not approaching angrily. They're just approaching.
Well, I'm angling it so it stops right in front of them.
Roll strength check.
18.
Okay.
You get advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
It could be higher.
18.
Okay. So
It was not.
you pick up a body and you toss it, and it lands about 5 feet in front of this crowd of what looks to be about 100 people or so. And so
Hey.
it just hits and splats and rolls a little bit, and they sort of stop, and then they look up, and then half of them drop to their knees and start like doing like a worshiping sort of pose
Hello.
towards you.
And I pick up Clarice and put her on my shoulder.
And then the other half also drop and they start doing that because they're like, oh, obviously Clarice did that.
You're the Iron Giant.
You are.
You just have to keep casting that.
I will.
All right. Don't run out of spells.
I don't. I never do because I don't keep track of it.
So half of them are specifically worshiping you, and the other half are still worshiping Clarice, who thinks that she did that to you.
I give Clarice a fist bump.
She gives you a terrified fist bump?
No, they're friends.
She's terrified over all the things that she did. She just saw a guy get cut in half. She hasn't seen anything bad in her life. Nothing. Nothing bad has ever happened outside of like normal farm stuff. And she just saw people get brutally murdered.
I killed my first man at
And
the
she's
age
14.
of 4.
Yeah,
Oh, you were that old?
Yes.
I killed my first when I was born.
That was last year.
Killed my mother.
I'm only 5.
I flipped out of her vagina and strangled my father with the umbilical cord. That puss.
Jesus Christ.
Put the pin on a grenade and tossed it into the infirmary.
So yeah, so that's the current surrounding to you guys. So what are you doing now?
We should go back to the airship.
We're gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
The crowd just follows you.
Come along.
Wait, hold on.
I do not think we have enough space for all of these people.
No,
on
they
our
will
high
be sending us away with great party in Orcish tradition.
No, Naboo, no.
What?
No to all that.
Well, we had
Let me get my ballista back.
Naboo,
it wears off in a little bit.
It's a minute.
I know. But it's not like you guys said you were doing something every 6 seconds, so I figured a minute's gonna go by.
they can't know we're part of the Knights of the Phoenix.
I am not.
Well, we have to use the airship to get out of here.
We are just borrowing it. And it is a high ship.
You're right, but...
Does it say, hello, we are the Knights of the Phoenix on the side?
Oh yeah, brother, when we hit launch, one of those there fireworks explodes into the sky and says, I'm a bird.
In a bird.
But honestly, do we really care about these country bumpkins?
I'm Gar again. Why am I Gar?
It always goes back
You
to
keep
Gar.
getting back to
It
Gar.
all leads back to Gar. I don't know why you just didn't play Gar once. One of these times.
He will be coming back.
Bam! Pow! Straight to the Gar. Alright.
So yeah, the 100 people are all around you now worshiping. Like they've moved forwards. They've deemed it to be not dangerous anymore.
Sashi would like to give a sermon on the god of friendship to try to convert these people to his old god specifically.
Okay.
I'm just going back
While
to
we're
the
walking?
ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I can walk and talk.
Sachi, get on my other shoulder.
Oh yeah.
You're normal size now.
She's still 6'8".
Yeah.
Do it again.
What are we doing? What are you doing?
We're walking back to the high ship
I'm gonna try to persuade these
as
people.
Sachi sits on Nobu's shoulder, talking to the people.
Okay.
About the.
Wait, he's not tall anymore.
He can still lift 1,200 pounds.
Okay.
And I'm just a dwarf.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's all you'll ever let me be.
It's not, I didn't say you had to be a dwarf.
I'm just a dwarf.
Yeah.
So you're
I'm
worshiping.
just a dwarf.
The people that are for the old
Persuade
gods are into what you're saying. The new god, well, is right there also. That's sort of. But yeah, you can persuade.
Why can't we just have right now gods?
The
Why do
gods-
they have to be old
The old and the new, brother.
or new?
They're all just part of the network of friendship that binds our lives together.
Facebook?
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's kind of pitching Facebook.
Do you like what your friend is saying?
Some of the people seem like that are for Clarice seem to be switching over to the anti-Clarice side now with the pro old gods. The pro old god side is against Clarice because she's basically the representation of the new gods.
Friendship is neither new nor old, brother. It has always been, and always will be.
Yeah, no.
Since
Like
the
I
dawn
said,
of
you've
time.
converted quite a few people to be anti-Clarice.
Since the dog of time, friendship has been.
A good boy.
And
The goodest.
Helps us feel each other.
the grandpa's just like,
Now you guys need to bring her back. She has to be back here for when the new gods show up.
How the fuck are you still alive, man?
You didn't kill me.
But there was a religious
I was
war!
outside the town. I just ran outside the building.
And then as it seemed he was about to yell at us some more, an arrow struck him in the head.
are you murdering him?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
As you march towards the high ship, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over there and subscribe, it's helping the show a lot. You can even give $1. You don't really get anything for it other than our undying love and attention. Just kidding. None of us are capable of love. We do not know that emotion. But we'll like it. For $3, you get at least extra episodes. 2 a month most of the time. Sometimes you even get 3, depending on how long these assholes talk for. For $5 a month, you get to talk in the Discord. You also get the episodes a little bit early. You also get roundtable discussions. And you can play with these jackasses on WoW if you're into that whole thing. For $10 a month, you can create content for the week-to-week episodes. For $15 a month, you get behind-the-scenes videos. Perhaps you'd be interested in hearing about the misadventures of my dating experiences. Maybe you're thinking, that doesn't sound like that's too crazy. Oh yeah? Have you dated somebody whose boyfriend came back from the dead? Yeah, that one's coming. For $20 a month, each month you get an art print from a different artist on a different thing in the Botched universe. So far, we've got Catman Dude and the Drongle. For $25 a month, you get a quarterly care package filled with all kinds of botchy goodness. And for $50 a month, you can have a bi-weekly game night with us at Botched, playing RPGs or whatever the hell else we can come up with. Maybe you even want a DM, who knows? So head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. And we're back. All right. So you guys are walking miles back to the airship, since you don't have horses.
It's about 6 miles.
We're just kiting these motherfuckers, shooting arrows at them every 6 seconds until they're dead.
The entire crowd of people?
All of them.
So yeah, you get to...
I could probably take out 5 or 6 with a single ballistic bolt.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're
Maybe.
they're level 0 people.
Yeah,
In rags.
sure. You
They're
can see
adamantium rats.
Rabble.
you can see the crater up ahead, so... Are you doing anything before you get to the boat?
Somebody has to ditch these followers. Intimidate them.
Why?
We can't bring them back with us.
They will just wave at us.
We were not even supposed to take the quote-unquote living god. We were only supposed to investigate.
As a trickster rogue, can you cast a minor illusion?
I could. What would you like it to do?
Maybe have Clarice jump off of the dais and run the opposite direction.
That sounds like a great idea, Sachi.
Yes, brothers.
She'd still be there, though.
Yeah, we'll cover her with a
tarp?
A tarp. with a cloak as she... So, like, the illusion jumps up and then we cover her.
You're doing the dog illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
From Reddit.
I gotcha. Okay, the dog illusion. All right.
On a bunch of uneducated peasants.
I gotcha.
AKA dogs.
That
looks like magic.
No illusion.
No illusion.
Hey, John's back.
Illusion is not a crime.
It seems like everybody other than the ones that you've converted to your side are following her. Everyone else is following you guys. Because they think Nobu's a god now. Because he got real big.
So the
And they're simple farm
so
folk.
the new god
got
people are
smaller.
gone.
No,
Yeah, they're following that illusion, which goes how
old
far?
god. The old god people are gone.
Oh,
No.
God.
Nope, you're
New
right.
god people are gone.
You're right.
Yes.
I'm with it.
I am right.
Yes.
And you are hip.
How long does that illusion last?
Oh, that
minute.
lasts
Or
for
how far
10
can it
rounds.
go?
1 minute.
Or 120 feet.
That's enough time.
Okay.
So everyone starts sprinting.
Okay, yeah, you're going to have to take off.
Because
and
they'll
run.
never catch us because they have the same move speed. And they've gone the opposite direction like a bunch of fools. Ah!
Yeah, okay. So are you sprinting towards the airship?
Yes.
Or high ship?
Gone! Get to the chopper!
All right. So you
High
guys are
ship.
running as a bunch of simple farm folk and others
Hey, they tricked us.
are running with you as well. By this time, the other group-
intimidation.
Parkson, maybe you do that thing to me again. Make me big.
Make me big.
Bigger.
Down there, make me big.
Is our
Oh, I can
friendship
do that too. Thaumaturgy?
No.
No.
Thaumaturgy is
enlarge.
like yeah.
Oh.
And gorge.
Is that on my spell list? Because I can do... I didn't prep it for the day. Never mind.
What are you doing?
I don't know if I can do it again without resting. Because it's a second level spell.
You only get one slut. As a one slut Blair.
You're
Yeah.
one slut rogue.
Level 7 slut rogue.
He's skanky, but at least he's skanky
He's got-
and committed.
Principal.
Skankalicious. So delicious.
Definition.
Nope.
Because I guess he's already used something
One?
else that was the second level.
Well, no. I don't know how spells work.
If
How
you
many
have
have you
two
cast?
second level
You have
spells,
2 slots.
you can use it that
You can
use that
cast
again.
any number of the prepared spells that you have.
Yeah.
I enlarge him
Use
again.
it when we get to the high ship.
okay. Yeah, okay. So it's okay.
Okay, so
We
you're
continue
running
running.
towards the high ship as everyone's running. Well, not everyone. About 80 people are running behind you, and 40 are running way the fuck far behind you.
Yeah, all right.
As I say, brother, those who would follow us would do well to kill those that don't.
Enlarge statue.
He's normal.
I
height.
got a.
He's the size of a normal human.
14. I got a 14 persuasion.
No. You do not convince them to murder.
No convention.
They fought last time, but they didn't go out of the way to murder. Actually, didn't you like murder somebody with a rock in a
I
crowd or
definitely
something?
did that.
You did that?
I
Okay.
did that shit.
I did that. That was me.
Oh, okay. I remember you hit some kid in the face.
I hit a
with
kid with a rock.
Yeah.
As you were on top of the.
I believe I said, hit it with a rock.
Athletics check
You said.
for those that are running, because some of you are apparently riding Nobu, which should only be.
I got a 20.
Clever.
16 Atletico.
18.
Madrid.
Okay, you guys are fine. You just run, no problems. So you're gonna make it to the crater with a bunch of people. Not.
Can we Indiana Jones slide down the crater?
They're dispersed along a path. So there's like 20 around you, and then the other 60 are scattered about.
I'm
the
assuming
thing.
Clarice's grandfather is
Hit me, Poxy.
I enlarge Naboo.
with a high five.
He's big, and then they're all like,
Worship me,
Yeah.
tiny pinklings.
yeah, they're worshiping hard.
Squish them with your giant foot.
Worship harder. Put your face in the ground.
Yeah, they're already. Yeah, they've dropped to their knees and they're just doing up and downs.
Okay, you guys.
Alright,
Get onto the
we get onto the high ship.
How it's invisible.
We know where it is.
I walk forward and touch it.
You touch it, you feel it. You don't know where the. I mean, are you just gonna touch it out
Cotton?
until you
Is it
find the
cotton?
ladder?
Oh,
Because you haven't. No one's made it uninvisible.
How do we do that?
Captain, we're back. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go.
There-
We need to go.
We are going to die, brother.
We need to go.
There's no ship here, just field.
Fuckhead, we need to leave.
do you see how big I am? I will begin punching.
He can see us.
Yeah, he can see. You can't see him.
I will begin punching.
You'll just be punching air.
Brother, this is our mission.
And other crows like me, caw, caw.
Okay.
And I pull out the
Karate chop
ballista
of death.
and put it against the invisible ship.
Okay.
Anybody want to come out?
Gar again. Fuck it.
You just can't.
Aroo!
You just can't help it. It's like when you're Chad Bro and you can't help but just go like country for some reason. No country for Chad Bro.
Bros don't say certain words, so it just doesn't come out right.
That's fair. So he goes. You hear an audible sigh as the boat like becomes visible again.
Jump on.
Jump on.
Nobu, carry us all on there with your giant hands.
Who's the girl?
Does not matter.
Clarice?
Kinda matters.
We need to leave.
Who's that a lady?
She's the shenanigans.
The shenanigans? Did you accomplish your mission?
Well,
Yeah, brother.
kind of.
Yes.
What is kind of?
Enough. We need to get in the air.
As far as Sachi knows, brother, we done good.
We're being followed and we need to go.
It seems like they're all just on the ground.
For now, brother.
Following us.
All right. So, and he takes the boat off, and it starts to hum, and the boat starts to take off into the air. And he's like, "All right, are we just heading back to the Knights of the Phoenix?"
Just get at a nice altitude and I'll call Corporal Nacho.
Ignacio.
So you just want to go straight up, not even like go in a direction yet, just.
Well, let's just talk to him
Hava?
first.
Okay. So he puts the boat about 40 feet in the air, and
Higher.
he's like, "All right,
Make us invisible.
higher."
Terminal
Yeah,
velocity, brother.
You can make us invisible now.
Not while it's flying.
Terminal altitude.
Otherwise, he would have done that like a
Okay.
while ago.
Upper atmosphere.
Yeah, no. So he's. I mean, sure, I'll take it up to 90 feet. You need it higher than that?
Higher.
He's just rubbing like the little stick shift that like moves it up. Do you like that? Do you want it to go more? Hmm?
I am
You want
not
Daddy to make it higher? I can make it higher.
confident. Clarice, do not look at him. Do not speak to him.
Full salute.
You, don't look at her.
He's a dirt.
I'm not looking at her. I'm looking at you, big boy.
I am very big right now.
Oh, well, still big.
Bigger than some.
Yeah, bigger than some. Than the rest.
So I take out the crystal ball
Okay.
and I rub it.
And into focus comes Nacho Del Grande.
And it's up to my nose.
How many times I gotta tell you, quit putting that right up to your face? Your ugly fucking face.
I don't know how this works.
She is beautiful.
Is that you?
You know exactly who it is. This is a one-way communication device.
Which
I don't
way?
smell Macho's brother.
Which way?
What?
You said it was.
Well, one
One
way.
way.
In terms of
Which?
just us.
Kind of seems wasteful of
But
technology.
we're also here.
Cool.
So, funny story.
All right.
We made a friend.
Who's
and
that?
I rotate the crystal ball towards.
I can see in 360.
It's just rotate.
You're just making me swear.
Not so fast. Oh, God.
So he sees her.
All right.
That's your.
Who's that?
That's the living god.
It also looks like you're on the boat.
Yep.
Yes.
Why are you on the boat?
We are scouting.
It's almost like I told you to just scout
We did.
and make sure nobody does anything.
We did.
Not take her.
Nobu did things.
Yeah, you did things.
Nobody did anything.
We
So
are
why-
we are preventing something from happening.
War was declared. Were declared.
War was declared by who?
The old gods and the new.
That's why you're there, to make sure they don't kill her.
But we took her.
That's why we took her.
She's supposed to stay there.
Can't kill her if she's not there.
This seems like a pretty big mission for people that you don't know.
Why were we
And also,
invited?
brother, I feel like you didn't explain it very well.
Also,
I'm pretty sure I explained it 3 times, and twice you hung up on me.
I hang up.
That's fine.
Nobody knows how to write.
Captain, brother, he said to fire upon those other people.
No.
crowd.
He was standing. He's like, I'm standing right here.
scorch the earth.
He said it with his eyes.
Sachi has what you would call soft skills, and I can read between the lines of what he said. And he wanted us to turn our cannons on those people.
And as he says that, I already re-rang Nacho, so that was the last thing that Nacho heard was...
Turn the cannons on
He
the people.
said, turn the cannons on the people.
With
Did
his
I?
eyes.
Did I say turn the cannon on the... Wait, cannons? You only have the one on that boat.
Are you sure about that?
I rotated again towards the catapult.
That's not a cannon. That's a catapult.
It's an inferior
wagon
siege
pole.
weapon.
I made it. Myself.
Good for you. We'll put it on the fridge when you get back. With the other baby toys.
Thought there was a
Oh.
ballista.
No, I'm holding
There's
the
also
ballista.
ballista. He just crafts siege weapons.
It's my hobby.
That's his hobby. He
I don't
crafts siege
knit.
weapons.
He whittles
I whittle siege weapons.
I have an entire forest of trebuchets back home.
People were threatening her life,
Yes?
so we took her where she wouldn't be threatened anymore.
Yeah, well, maybe she's supposed to stay in that spot.
Oh,
And have her be killed?
No, that's what you're there for, to stop them from killing her.
Or we did.
We did that, brother.
Great, then you can leave her there.
On the ship.
No.
On the high ship.
At the town where she's supposed
We
to be.
will
Don't
live
kill
here.
her, brother.
We will live here.
Can you whittle us a new place to live real quick?
Yes, give me 2 weeks.
4 beds. Give me 4 beds.
Give me 4 beds.
So what is your master plan then?
Why we were calling you?
I'm telling you to go back and do what you were supposed to do in the first
Mission
place.
accomplished.
So,
great big banner falls.
we have scouted. We have saved the living god.
You're supposed to save her until the day when the new gods supposedly come.
Oh, that's today.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's next Tuesday.
No, it's supposed to be like 2 days.
Ago?
What?
We missed it. We should go home.
No, 2 days from now.
So, brother, if we
Thursday?
carried the 1 and we're looking at a calendar, it'd be
He's like,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You see him like turning knobs off to the side. He's just like,
you just keep holding that orb right there in your hands. Don't worry.
I drop it.
Turn off.
Sucker, that's exactly what sets it off.
No,
Anyway,
Off the side of the boat.
off the side.
Onto the civilians.
Yeah, throw it to the
farmers
village.
get it.
It's a small nuke.
How are you? What's your name? My name's Dave Reed.
Can you guys?
I hate my whore wife.
I hate my whore wife.
Inside jokes.
So what are you gonna do now, since you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Well, what do you think? Oh, I'm sorry, Chateau.
We're going to keep her safe on the ship.
Until 2 days.
Until Tuesday.
Till two.
Tuesday from now.
Tuesday from now.
2 days from now.
They're like, okay. Hopefully nothing bad happens by her not being in the town where she's supposed to be.
I feel
we'll-
like you are insinuating more knowledge than you are supposed to.
Brother, do you know what's
to
going
have.
on?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I sent you there to scout.
Insight.
Crit 20.
Also crit 20.
What is your score?
Roll off. That's how we always do.
From Riverstead.
But it would be really high, so you probably don't want to go off that. 22.
No adding. It's just a straight.
Oh,
roll.
then it's
5.
15.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Tristan?
He crit failed,
I crit.
Oh, I think you're 20.
and I got an 11.
So as far as you all are concerned, he is telling the truth.
I still
knows
don't
nothing.
believe you, but I don't believe me either.
So we take the ship and park it over the city.
I agree with
Over the
Chateau.
town.
Yeah,
And we'll
Chateau's right.
parachute her down there on the day.
We are
brother.
Dalaran.
I mean, that might work. I hope.
At midnight on the day of, we parachute her
That's
down.
Do you have parachutes?
Brother, I
Give me-
know all about parachutes.
Give me some blankets.
Would you know about a parachute?
I will make a
Since-
pair of chutes.
Since high ships were not a thing before this?
But here's the thing.
Brother, I have an idea for an invention.
It's called a parachute.
I have seen flying squirrels.
The ship can go up and down at any altitude it wants.
Sure, yeah.
It's like a Wonkavator.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
So it's got ropes. We can just rope
Sure.
down and then drop her off.
sure. The captain's like, we may, I don't know if we have the fuel to just float there and idle for 2 whole days. That's kind of why we're parked.
We should ask for.
I power word Soulbong, the captain.
Soul bong.
Yeah.
Captain,
Couldn't we just use the.
Alright, so he makes a wisdom save.
Hold on.
there is about 60 people, 80 people down on the ground. We could just use them.
And they worship us.
Yes.
They don't look
They
like
do not look
good
like homeless people or useless infants.
Brother,
They
they
are
are
not.
religious farm folk chattel.
They are useless.
If there's anything they're for,
The farm folk are useless. The ones that grow all the food that feeds the rest of the country.
we can automate that.
This is not all of them.
We were using animals before.
We found Earl's farm.
Well, I don't. What?
What?
Find us farm.
No, it gets
Find us
staticky, and it just switches over to Merrick Seabury Stannis. Did you find Earl's farm?
Who are you?
It's actually the farmers from below just screaming.
Fine, it's fine.
It's farmers only. It's a
Farmers on the top. So,
Christian Mingle.
what are you doing?
Christian Tingle.
Christian Bale Mingle.
I mean, you can use animals, but
No, I'm
gonna-
just saying. I mean, we also have Gil and the rest of the Knights of
we're
the
not
Phoenix.
sacrificing any of the Knights of the Phoenix just to fuel the boat.
What about the...
Does this smell weird, Captain?
crystals into it.
It's the mask.
The mask that's
Yeah.
down in the soul room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a joke.
Sure. Gotcha.
You smell like chloroform.
Yeah,
you.
it smells like chloroform.
Doesn't smell like enough.
I mean, he says you can try.
Yeah, let's go down.
I mean, we can try and
Well,
pop
try
the
to-
boat above and just hope that
Captain?
it doesn't run out of fuel.
Captain, brother.
Yes.
How many...
Sachi, my love.
How many...
Friend? Yes, don't make those noises.
How many volunteers would you say we would need, brother?
What do
To
you mean?
fuel this vessel for the next 2 days.
I like 3 or 4.
No,
Oh shit! I'd start tying a lasso.
we are going to go
We are going
religious
fishing,
zealot
brother.
fishing.
I got this.
3 or 4 people.
Yeah, no. I understood what you meant.
You're tying a noose.
I can go spear fishing.
I'm not quite sure that the Knights of the Phoenix condones just basically convincing people to kill themselves.
In the name of friendship, brother.
What is the point of the soul bomb?
It was just supposed to get us here. wasn't supposed to idle.
Does it float, brother?
We were not supposed
In
to
water?
survive.
We'll all float on all right, brother.
Well, I'll float down here.
I mean, it'll float
And you'll
in water.
float too.
Yes, we all float in water. We're buoyant.
Yeah, maybe you're boyish.
All right,
I can't tell.
let's bring some of these followers on.
Yeah, what are
Just get
NPCs?
Nobu to talk to him.
We should take a nap and then enlarge him. So they can just chuck him back up to the boat.
Well, we'll see if they listen to him when he's not enlarged.
Faithful followers,
Okay.
I invite 3 to 4 of you. Let's go with an even 5.
An even 5.
To permit entry to my citadel of flyness.
One of you will be chosen.
Flyness.
Highness.
Highness.
They're all super excited. They're all going me, and even the people that are not pro you still want to come on the boat because they know Clarice is.
Clarice is also here,
You
but
should choose the fattest people.
who looks most soulful? Line yourselves up without talking. It is a icebreaker.
From big to small.
They're
Arrange yourselves in order of the size of your soul.
They don't arrange themselves. It's like the airport when they say, "All right, now it's time for section C 2 through," and then they all come. They just as many people just
All right, brother. I want to perceive for their auras.
Okay.
The 23.
What check are you using to
Insight?
perceive aura?
Aura, yeah.
Arcana.
Insight.
24.
Religion. It would be religion.
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 Okay.
Okay, so 17 plus 4. 21.
The ones with the biggest hats.
Are the most religious?
Yep. According to religion.
Brother.
Ones with the biggest hats.
Those 5 with big hats.
You.
They're
Turd
like,
Ferguson.
they're like the leaders of the religious communities.
I invite the readers.
The readers?
The readership. You with the big hats. Come.
And they're all like, "This is exactly what we were talking about, my brothers and sisters. We're going to go up on the boat, and we're going to be able to preach down to you."
Oh, yeah, brother.
Yes.
All you have to do is hit the soul bomb. And then your voices will be amplified.
You may do 5 minutes of preaching, and then I will give you the tour.
So they all come up on the boat?
No, we wouldn't bring the boat down because then we'd get swarmed.
I know. I figured there's a rope ladder.
There's a rope. Yeah.
And then when the 5 get on, we pull the rope back up.
Okay. People are trying to hang on to the last person's legs. It's a mad dash for the rope.
Hey, let go of him.
It's the Clarice people.
Can I do a non-lethal magic missile?
No.
Magic
No.
missile too? And no, there's no such thing as non-lethal magic damage.
Okay.
Just FYI.
I could just shoot them.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Or just take them too. Hey, look, an extra.
Is it Ephraim?
Somebody.
What?
All right, so...
Did you shoot him?
What are you doing? What's happening?
Oh, we're just pulling
No.
them up.
All right.
Yeah.
Just pulling them up? Okay, so you get an extra...
It's another good hat.
You get an extra 5 people.
Jesus.
On the
We
end
don't
of
need
that.
that many.
So you got 10 people. On...
We'll just take all 10 of them.
Okay, so you take the 10 people. They're all on the boat.
All
Half
right.
the people, well, 5 of them are around you, trying to talk about God stuff, and then the other half are around Clarice,
All right.
dropping to their knees and doing the whole worshipy thing.
So, who wants to begin the preaching?
How's Clarice doing?
Hello,
She
Clarice.
seems terrified. Now she's kind of terrified of you guys. A little
No,
bit.
no,
Just a bit.
brother.
Just a bit.
No, we are the good people.
So you're taking the people. Wait, where are they? So they're like, where are we preaching? Just off the bow of the boat of the ship.
Yes.
All right. So they
Be loud. Speak with your diaphragm. As
Sure.
I will leave the deck to you,
okay.
Clarice.
So each one they sort of one at a time go up and they give a sermon about the old gods and the blessings, and this ship is possible through the power of the old gods, obviously, because the new gods don't exist yet because they haven't been born yet.
Yep.
That whole thing. Each one.
Yep.
Slightly similar stories.
Every time one is finished, I'm gonna.
Please follow my religious officiate, Poxon, my deacon.
Clarice goes, where are you taking them?
To give him a tour of the boat.
Okay.
They are lucky. You are also lucky. But you're going to go to the crow's nest.
Boxing, brother.
I don't know if I want to climb over the
I have a question.
Well, I was going to do the climbing, and you could just do the looking.
Okay.
Okay.
So you carry her up to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Well, you could just take your time.
I'm gonna take my time.
So you're leading.
What's that, Satch?
The soul of the living God probably would power this ship for decades.
He's not.
You're not wrong.
We could have aerial superiority.
It would defeat the entire last 8 episodes.
I feel like we've been had by Nacho Del Grande.
He sounded perfectly
I mean, I
honest
believed
to
him more
me.
than anybody. But you never trust a religious leader.
Let's just wait to see what happens.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
The captain just murmurs, I just don't know about this whole sacrificing people thing.
Go ahead.
Captain, this was you volunteered to sacrifice people.
None of them heard him mutter that, so.
All right, so I'm gonna lead the first.
And the rest of the crew are all just looking down, like, guiltily, just
Had
mopping the
cicadas.
deck.
All 2 of them?
Oh, there's 10.
No, there's
It's been replenished.
11.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and the bunny is,
Greg.
Greg is jumping around, issuing orders as well. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh, Gary. It's Gary.
Gary.
Second mate.
Every time somebody misses a spot on the deck, he jumps over and squeaks, squeaks,
Pisses on
squeaks,
it.
and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And they-
Yes, Gary. Keep them working.
Also,
We'll make them free.
Yeah.
Also,
Welcome,
Randy's
Nathan.
here, too.
Yeah.
'Cause he's first mate.
I'm first mate.
Yeah. So you take the 5 religious leaders down.
I was gonna do it one by one.
Oh, one by one. Okay.
Yeah.
So when one finishes a
He
sermon,
goes down.
And he exits out the back.
yeah,
There's
So it's
only
not
one way
to...
down there. So.
We got more than 5.
Yeah.
not preachers.
So yeah. So you lead the one guy down there, and he's like, what is this room? And what is all that swirling pink smoke-looking stuff? And it's awful loud down here with all that humming.
This is the religious chambers, my good brother.
Have you never seen anything so
Have you never? Is this not what your church?
No, we do not use magic in my church.
Oh,
We just use the power of the word of the Lord.
kneel in front of the altar. This will get you closer to God.
Oh, okay. How we do that? I don't know.
It was 9 Inch Nails. I'll get you closer to God.
I get you.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
So here, inhale, and I
The vapors of God.
put the mask upon the.
Breathe in this power of the old gods.
He goes, why don't you put it on first?
No,
Okay. He's not trying to convince you.
no, I know. I just put it on him.
You just put it on him?
Yeah.
He's
With
got to
what?
breathe sometimes.
Sleight of hand or
No strength.
strength? Okay. You probably do.
I do.
You just put it on.
20.
20. Okay.
Breathe deep, brother.
So he starts to breathe and then immediately feels funny. So he's now just trying to take it back off.
I'm gonna hold it
Grapple and
on.
hold.
Strength check. So then what's your strength to keep it on?
A crit 20.
Another crit 20.
I didn't crit 20 the
had a
first time.
natural.
I thought you did say.
No, no,
Unnatural.
It was just
Oh, it was an unnatural
yeah.
20. Okay. So yeah, so now he's standing up with you on his back as you're holding on there, and he's just flailing wildly trying to get you off of him. He can't manage to as he shrivels up, and all that's left is his clothes as you just fall to the ground.
All right, I will pick up those clothes
Okay.
Put them in
Just
the
leave 'em.
incinerator.
and I'll put them in the incinerator.
There's no incinerator.
I will put
Them
them
into the
in the corner
moon
of the
door.
room underneath
the
a
door in
box.
the bottom of the hall where
Okay.
you can throw things out the bottom.
And then I will return.
Toilet.
The moon door.
For guy number 2?
Well, I'm gonna return back to the deck.
Okay. So
Might
you return
need
to the deck, and
something stronger.
everyone's just like, where is the first guy?
Are you German?
Where's the first guy?
He's Canadian.
Where's the first guy, buddy?
Don't call me buddy guy.
Don't call me guy, buddy. Friend? I don't remember what.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
your
right.
friend, guy. Don't call me guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend.
He was feeling weak and sleepy after his sermon, so I showed him to the quarters for him to lay down. Sachi,
Yes, this is exactly
Yes,
what
brother.
A 26.
What would this be? Deception?
Yes.
26.
Meets beats.
They do beat you.
So yeah, he's inciting you.
I mean, look, brother, he didn't want to tell you right now, but he's with the... What is it? How many virgins do you get when you're...
72.
72.
He's with the 72 virgins. They're promised to the speakers of this mount.
They're all in the hold of the ship.
They're in the hold of the ship.
Petting the good boy.
We didn't want to
26 again.
break the surprise, brother, but...
You guys are telling lies, buddy. You did something to that guy, didn't you? I know you did something.
I didn't understand what you said.
You and your beady eyes.
Me.
We're all gonna die on this boat. They're trying to kill us. They don't want the old religion to get out.
Jump.
And so he's just shouting this over the side to the people down below.
By the power of the old gods, brother!
They're
jump.
trying to kill us.
Jump. What is that, like a command?
Command.
Man, jump.
Use leap.
Okay. He just jumps straight up in there.
Yeah, you fucked that one up.
Because you can't command them to kill themselves.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So he just jumps straight up in the air.
See? The gods are alive and well here, brother.
They're
Even the
trying to kill us.
non-believers listen to the voice of God. Their friendship.
They're trying to kill us. They've already killed one of us. They're trying to get rid of the old gods. Don't listen to them. They're pro-new gods.
I'm gonna cast a minor illusion.
Of.
The guy I just killed.
He can't
No.
talk.
I'm gonna duck back down.
But he can wave and I can...
I'm gonna go back down underneath and cast Alter Self
Okay.
There we go.
You change your size too?
Yep.
It's a good...
into
Phil playing his class. Good job.
into the gentleman that was just
Okay. What level spell is that one?
it's a level. It's a level 2 spell. Yeah. Can't do that because I didn't. I'm gonna take a nap.
I was like, wow, these spells are all very useful.
Ay. I can use Disguise Self. That won't work.
Yeah, because it doesn't make you taller. Pretty sure.
And you need an hour.
Brother, you have no proof. So I challenge you to a trial of godship.
Okay.
If this is a game of Stump, I'm gonna be very upset.
It's a trial of faith, brother.
All right, buddy.
It's the trial of the Satchpack.
What is the trial of the Satch Pack? What's in the Satch Pack?
We'll open the Satchpack and we'll see who comes out the victor.
I'm gonna laugh, you botch. You just ruin your plan. Because it gets harder every time.
Cause all you have to do is breathe.
All right.
So what? It'll kill us? We'll throw up? What's gonna happen here?
Only the gods can tell, brother.
All right, we'll hold it between us and we'll smell it together.
Yes.
Okay. Con check. He's gonna fail.
I got a 12.
No, you fail too. He fails harder.
Yeah, so he
but
throws
you
up first.
You basically both fall down just vomiting profusely. And shitting your pants at the same time. Both ends simultaneously vomit and shit. Just
I think he
everywhere.
shits in moments first.
Barely first. Barely first. Yeah, you both do it though. Like neither one of you passes this test. And not only that, everyone else that's on the deck now has to do a con check. You still have to do a con check.
I'm in the crow's nest.
I know.
How high up is the crow's nest?
It's like 60
5
feet.
So everyone on the ground needs to as well, because we descended a little. And everyone on the ship.
Would it go down though, or would it go up?
It's like
Is
a
there,
really heavy
is there
fart.
wind? Roll for weather patterns.
Roll for weather patterns. Actually,
All
no,
the
I'll do it.
seagulls die.
It's easier. No, it doesn't go down. It's just going up. So yeah, con checks. The crew's all failing horribly. Horribly. They're all vomiting and shitting themselves profusely. Everyone is dropped to the ground and is just ruined.
20.
15.
Oh, I forgot to give myself.
16.
Damn it.
Clarice is vomiting, but not shitting. You just feel nauseous, Nobu? Poxon, you are also vomiting and shitting.
For
As I'm
15.
vomiting and
Wait,
shitting.
15?
Yeah.
You're just vomiting
I
profusely.
touched Poxon before I fall down. Because I was going to do that to myself. So yeah, D4.
Okay. He can't. It still wouldn't be high enough.
The DC on The satch pack.
You keep making it worse, and it keeps getting worse over time.
Wouldn't I?
Become immune?
Become immune?
No,
Because I sniff it every night before
but
I
it
go to
gets
sleep.
worse.
I become accustomed. I get advantage on the save. Satch pack.
Fine, advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't help. What'd you get, Jator?
16.
You're just vomiting too. But everyone else is incapacitated. They're just vomiting and shitting profusely, and then a few of you are just.
I carry Clarice down, and I begin picking up vomiting believers and taking them down into the hole.
Yeah, put them next to the soul bond.
Deal
and
with
say,
this.
This will make you feel better.
Okay, now you.
Are you doing that?
Yep. Just one by one. Well, 2 by 2.
Well, they're immobilized. Yeah,
Just murdering them.
they're
Yeah.
incapacitated.
And I'm making sure Clarice has a bucket, and that she's got some nice smelling salts and stuff with her. And it's like,
Get her a blanket.
but also Randy,
Savage.
he had like a +2 con. Is that correct?
Yes.
15. So he's puking.
Vomiting. The rabbit is vomiting and shitting.
+8.
Even still, he wouldn't pass. But yeah, vomiting and shitting. That little rabbit's just basically like those fireworks that you light at both ends and just spins around. Yeah, it's like that.
Somebody cure my bunny.
Salt cure?
Who's gonna cure? Everyone's puking.
Cure it.
Someone help
Get it
my
and put
bunny.
it.
Someone murders it.
Pack it in
salts
salt.
All right, so yeah, I'm just.
You're the
gonna
only
do that
one up
as
and
long as I can. I'm gonna try and get all 9 of them.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Because no one's closing up the satch
Do we
pack.
get checks
And then I walk
after
over,
every
and
round?
then I close it.
Do another con check just to be safe.
All right.
Because this is a long period of time to view.
19.
You're just throwing up in your mouth a good bit, but you're not completely incapacitated.
That was gross.
Yeah. So you seal it back up eventually. Sure. Now it has a zipper. It changes every time we talk
Got a
about it.
stopper, dog.
The ship is dripping vomit and shit off the sides.
Well, that's why the holes on the side. The little rain holes.
Sure.
Speed holes.
Still, it's dripping down. The crowd has like moved back slightly to just avoid that awfulness.
Sorry about that.
Said, how long does this last?
We become accustomed to it eventually.
About like 10 minutes.
Oh, after a minute, I'd lesser restoration myself. Fuck that.
Okay, what does that do?
Oh, I can do that too.
Cures stuff.
Does it just heal?
It's not healing. It cures conditions.
Okay.
It's like a debuff.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Blind,
some reason I
paralyzed, poison, disease,
What's the one that, what's the spell called where you like,
deafens.
you can replace your limbs or whatever? Is that major restoration?
Major restoration.
Major restoration.
Yeah.
Okay.
End one disease or one condition.
Okay, so you stop vomiting after like a minute.
Use one of my level 2 spells.
And shitting. You're still covered in vomit and shit, but
I wasn't shitting.
you weren't? What did you roll again?
16.
Oh, 16, okay. You were just vomiting all over yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No cloaca action.
Well. So yeah,
No cloaca.
so now it's just you guys and the crew. And Clarice,
Well, that
In a
was
fully
fun.
charged vessel.
who is now asked, where'd they all go?
They left.
What do you mean they left?
They are gone.
I watched you carry them down the stairs.
Yes, they're gone.
They
Gone where?
They
They
went
were
back
going
down.
to kill you.
Who was gonna kill me?
Those people.
The worshippers?
Yes.
How do you know?
Pinocchio.
I could smell it.
No, that was the vomit and the shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I made a mistake.
So you just-
But you learn from mistakes.
So you just killed 9 people?
They just kind of
Because you thought
got rid of them.
poop smell and vomit smell meant murder?
Don't judge my culture.
I kind of want to go home.
Orcs never poop.
But how...
Unless they're threatening
How would you become... You will never become a great orcish warrior like this.
Yeah, I'm not an orcish warrior. I'm a 14-year-old human girl.
You can be whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't want to be an orcish warrior.
Do not let the world tell you that you cannot accomplish.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm telling you
Whatever
right
you
now.
want.
That's not what I want to do with my life.
I am confused.
I'd like to be a veterinarian. As she pets the bunny.
The shit bun.
You will help my bunny? Save him.
He's fine now. He's stopped.
Save Gary
from himself. She just adjusts his little sailor hat.
better.
He seems fine now.
He was in grave danger.
Kinda wanna go home now.
We will have to wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tuesdays.
Okay.
With
So-
Moro.
Are you just parking the boat over the city then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna park it over the town.
Like farther than someone could throw a grappling
Sure.
hook.
120 meters.
120 meters?
Yards.
Yeah.
Yards.
360 feet.
360 feet.
Call
in the air.
370.
364.
370 feet. Okay.
369.
Goose drank wine. Satch it to me one more time. Get low, brother, get low.
All right. So as you guys drive the boat over top of Squall's End, and the people are just following along,
We just have like a trail underneath of vomit.
a little bit.
Well, we gotta swab
that
it
much,
somehow.
it's mostly-
It's kind of in chunks now.
Oh,
Getting the paint scraper.
Yep. So as you do that, we're gonna call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
A squeegee.
Come see Botched Podcast live at DragonCon 2018. We are doing a live
yay.
one-off
Good timing.
Saturday night at 10 p.m. in the Crystal Ballroom.
2 shots with Tristan, brother.
After the show, that's fine.
Before the show,
During the show.
after and before and during the show.
Underneath the table at the show.
Where
Me-
Austin's giving me a hand job.
I'm giving everyone hand jobs.
Friendships.
I'm giving everyone
friend jobs.
You get friendship, brother.
Me and Dennis are also doing a live discussion RPG podcast called Killing My Darlings, and that's with Vicious Mockery and Polyhedron. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. Like our newest patron, Christopher King. And please feel free to head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Like Sly Thy Tobes. They say Dennis is a little bit better than the world's okayest DM. How do you guys feel about that?
To be fair, she upgraded it to most satisfactory.
Yeah.
Pretty close to being the same.
Yeah, most satisfying. I'm gonna disagree.
Let's-
Honestly, these guys are hoot. Well, I miss some characters like Pototo and Dirk.
Gross.
The
Hey,
only
there you
person
go.
that misses Pop.
Shadow.
Nobody misses those characters. Not even the people who played them.
The botch system is refreshingly different from your usual gameplay shows. They've listened to the entire back catalog, and now I have to wait for these episodes to come out each week. Well, your wait's a little bit shorter if you support us at the $5 limit at patreon.com/botchpodcast. And as always,
When you're sacrificing religious figures to power your high ship, vomit botched.
I will join you.
And we'll hear you.
see you next week, nerds.
Sorry,
Big dick.
I ate a burrito earlier.
It goes boom, 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 boom. In my tummy?
Reggaeton.